What's up, culés? I'm your host, Pedro, also known as Dro, and you can find me on Instagram under Orrutio. This channel is for all 400 of us Barca fans across the world. And if you bleed Blaugrana like I do, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel now to join our global community. Let's get into the latest news I have for you. Today, we're bringing you the latest on Barca efforts to fix the terrible preseason broadcast, diving into the future of the right back position and getting the most up-to-date information on the Spotify Camp Nou renovation and its impact on our season opener. Plus, I have an expert's take on the Ter Stegen recent surgery. So let's get right into it. Okay, guys, FC Barcelona board has heard your complaints loud and clear. The board reacted to the many problems plagued by the broadcast issue of Barca debut last Sunday. Remember, the club member could follow the match for free via the Culé Premium platform, but it crashed, making it impossible to connect. No members could subscribe to the platform for €39.99 a year, and then obviously offering other benefits. Both members and non-members could also watch the club's YouTube channel from the club's YouTube channel for a €10 fee for the 3 matches. However, due to an avalanche of complaints during the first match, the club decided to open the YouTube channel for free for everyone during halftime. Now, following this issue, Barca has announced via a statement that the 2 remaining matches of the Asia Tours, again FC Seoul on July 34 and the UFC on August 4, will be available for free worldwide, just like the second half of the first match, via the official YouTube channel. So definitely keep an eye on that. The only exception will be in South Korea to respect the local TV rights from any Korean channels that have purchased the matches. The statement assured that this decision is made to avoid any further risk that happened on Sunday. They say, quote, even though the club contracted external services to offer the 3 matches of the Asia Tour and had all guarantees fans will receive an efficient services, this was not possible due to reasons beyond the club's control. Given this situation, Barca does not want to assure any further risk for our fans, and for this reason, they will offer the 2 remaining matches open for free of charge to all users, the statement said. The communication continues by apologizing and ensuring that the club will contact all parties affected. They say the club apologized to all members and fans worldwide for the service that have been offered with the standard required by the entity and wants to guarantee that these problems do not happen again. Furthermore, FC Barcelona will soon proceed to appropriately compensate affected fans who could not watch the match. This is a big step in the right direction in my opinion, and we appreciate the club listening to the fans and making these things right. So as you guys heard here, make sure you watch the game on the FC Barcelona YouTube channel because it's going to be free. Now, I want to talk about one of my favorite positions in football. Journalists caught up with Jules Koundé at the team's hotel in Seoul, the Four Seasons, where the Frenchman international shared some big news. He officially confirmed his renewal with FC Barcelona until 2030. The paperwork is just waiting the final stages, and a slight delay was attributed to Marcus Rashford's arrival and a very busy schedule for the Asia Tour. He said, yes, in the matter of days, when we return, everything will be finalized. I am so happy about that. It has been very quick. Both the club and I have the same idea to continue. I'm very happy here. I feel very comfortable with the team, and the club's ambition really motivates me. Every year we fight for titles, and I have no intentions of leaving. My contract will go on to 2030. This is big news, guys, because it shows how Koundé's definitely big commitment into this project and enhances fleet and further solidifies our defense for years to come. Koundé also touched upon the delicate situation regarding Marc-Andre ter Stegen being the captain. Well, not captain anymore, following his recent surgery and the controversy surrounding his recovery timing. He said the truth is that he's not with us right now, and this is something that we not talk about much. We know his situation is complicated, and has a teammate and has a person. I know it's difficult for him. The captaincy issue isn't something that depends on us. That's a decision from the coach and the club. We have very little influence there. It is clear that while players support the Stegen, they see that the captaincy is firmly in Hansi Flick's hand and on the board. Koundé also clarified his role on the pitch, often playing right back despite being a natural center back. He said that in football, nothing is definite. He's still 26 years old, and it's true that he's been playing right back currently, but he feels good because he is improving, and that he hopes that this year he can take another step forwards. He always liked to be available for the coach, and he knows that Koundé can play both positions. He's happy with the role that he has, although having been trained as a center back, he's always felt more comfortable in the center back than a fullback. This versatility is clearly huge for Hansi Flick, especially with Eddie Garcia also stepping back in the right back. Koundé also fondly remembers his crucial goal against Real Madrid in the La Copa game. They reminded of several times. It is true that it's a great move from for the Barca fan base given the circumstances at the moment. It was very important, a very decisive goal, and it's a nice memory. It does not bother him at all that people are still talking about it. Finally, Koundé gave us the insight on the new signing of Marcus Rashford, who he seems to be very happy. He says that he's happy, and you see him smiling a lot, cheerful on the field, and I think it's normal. It reminds me of himself, someone who is introverted but is really enjoys playing, and he feels more comfortable every time. Everyone, welcome him here very well, and he's very comfortable. Since he speaks English, he tries to help him best as possible, but generally, he is doing great. Honestly, that is great to hear. It's a positive atmosphere and a crucial player from the squad, which is really, really important. Koundé to me is one of my favorite players in the squad. He has such a great swagger and such a cool demeanor, man. No matter what happens, ups and downs, he still keeps a cool, level-headed person. Now, for another player that has been playing the fullback, it is Eric Garcia. We know that the market is open, and there's a long list of suitors trying to persuade him for any loans or any transfer for the player. It's undeniable that Hansi Flick's squad is currently has overbooking on center backs, and an exit will be well received given to our economic situation. But nothing new here. But it is equally true that if you ask the German coach about the untouchable defenders, Koundé and Eddie Garcia are two of them. Offers from Eddie Garcia keep coming in from European clubs, loan requests from La Liga, and of course the persistent interest in Girona. Eric left a mark during his time in Girona, and it's not surprising that the team dream of a hypothetical return. In the footballing universe, full of market rumors where players and agents usually participate to maximize their movement, Eric Garcia is a singular type. He and his agent, Ivan de la Peña, are different though. As of today, late July 2025, both Eric and his advisors are tired of telling people that they have no intention of entertaining the market offers or leaving Barca this season. This is almost identical to what happened last season. Eric finished the season as one of the players with the most presence on the field. His versatility and his spectacular performance earned him a spot in Hansi Flick has full confidence in him, given all these issues they had in the defensive side and then midfielding issues. The situation is very simple. There is no market that applies for Eric Garcia. Neither does he want to abandon Flick's project, nor does the German wants to do anything without one of his favorite defenders. The situation is more unusual given the scenario surrounding Eric Garcia for months. The defender is still waiting to finalize his contract renewal, and his current deal ends in 2026. With negotiation at a standstill for now, neither the player nor his agent has thought of using the market rumors to stir up anything or rise up his value, like someone we talked about. And there is still the entire month ahead of us in August. So, this truly shows, again, another commitment from a very big player and that trust. Everybody seems to trust and love Hansi Flick's project, which is amazing. If you have the coach in your ear and everybody's bought in, this is going to be great for this year. Okay, let's talk about our spiritual home, the Spotify Camp Nou. After having to be discarding playing the Johan Gamper Trophy at the Spotify Camp Nou and moving the match against Cuomo to the Johan Cruyff due to not to obtaining the first occupancy permit from the Barcelona City Council, FC Barcelona is still working to be able to play the first La Liga match against Valencia, scheduled for September 13 or September 14 at our temple, even though nothing is ruled out. According to information from the Catalunya radio, there's still the possibility that the match against Valencia will also be playing in the Johan Cruyff. In no case could be played at the Olympique Stadium, which it has a concert of Post Malone scheduled for September 12. This will be a significant loss of income because Johan Cruyff Stadium has a capacity of only 6,000 spectators. At Barca, however, they're still considering the option of playing the match against Valencia at the Spotify Camp Nou, even if they have a capacity of 30,000 spectators, has planned for the Gamper. The big challenge is to get the permits all granted for Hansi Flick's team to play the Champions League debut, as UEFA have this rule that all first phase matches have to be played at the same venue. Barca, according to Joan Laporta himself, has already requested the top European body not to debut at home until the second match day of the Champions League stage. The club has recently installed a new turf at the Spotify Camp Nou and conducted extensive technical and operational tests to ensure all systems are ready. But Barcelona mayor has also warned about safety issues, emphasizing that they must be followed. At the Blaugrana Club now, they refuse to give any specific dates returning to Spotify Camp Nou, and they also have a couple of things clear. Well, first is that if the permits don't arrive for the first Champions League match, the team will return to Montjuic after the Valencia match until the first phase of the top continental competition is over. Second, if the first match is played at the Stadio Olympique with Spotify Camp Nou with the spectators of 30,000, the capacity could be gradually increasing the following weeks. The idea, anyway, is to make it in time for the Valencia match to start off our league in the Spotify Camp Nou, and we're gonna be holding our breath for that. Now, finally, I have some news and updates regarding our injured goalkeeper, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. As you know, he went into surgery yesterday morning to treat some back discomfort. After an intervention, FC Barcelona released a statement mentioning the recurring injury that has already forced the German goalkeeper go into a surgery into 2023, but did not specify any recovery time. Precisely about the time the goalkeeper will have to remain off the field. There is a controversy here. Ter Stegen himself last week said via social media that he will be out for 3 months, while the club hinted that it would be 4 to 5 months. According to the doctors consulted, the length of the absence is important because it could affect the registration of Johan Garcia if the absence is for 4 months. Barca can use 80% of Ter Stegen's salary to register the new goalkeeper. Now, Jordi Ardevol, a traumatologist, a former head of Barca Medical Service, and now a member of the La Liga Medical Commission, has spoke about the injury. He says, "I like the data, but it could be a relapse or it could be something else. If you operate in the hernia and between the fourth and the fifth lumbar, sometimes can be damaged. I don't have a lot of data to know that if it's a relapse or not, but it's certainly a bad sign because what's certain it is around the same area that he got a surgery before." According to this expert, the recovery time will be long, but not because of his surgery, but also because he's a goalkeeper and they're doing a lot of trunk flexion. Operated a second time, everything must be put into a really good recovery. 3 months? He said he won't answer this because other factors come into play here. And also, he's not compelled to give his opinion because he's a member of the La Liga Medical Commission, the body that will determine if the injury is long or not. And a certain long recovery time could be 3 to 4 months or more. Who knows? The doctor explained that the medical commission makes a decision based on the reports sent by the club, including the surgeon's report, a post-operative report, and different images. And he made it clear that they did not decide based on the statements. They evaluate medical reports from the people directly related with the entire diagnosis and the treatment process itself. This is a clear message in relation to Ter Stegen public statement. It seems like this situation is more complex than it appears on the surface, and we'll have to wait to see for the official determination of the La Liga Medical Commission to truly know what's the impact of his return and the Joan Garcia registration. Guys, that was a lot of information from the club taking action to fix the broadcast issue and the crucial updates of the Spotted Fan Cap notes to the medical details surrounding Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. This team definitely keep us in our toes. What are your thoughts on Barca making the remaining matches for free on YouTube? Remember that. Are you relieved to see Koundé and Eric Garcia staying? And what do you think about the Camp Nou return? Timeable return, hopefully. Please let me know your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. And for all breaking news, latest updates, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single beat. Until next time, and Visca Barça.